you doing? It's the 5th. Is it the 5th? Is it the 5th? Sweet Jesus. It's now gone into the 4th. It's about to be the 5th. Christ and Christ above. What's wrong with me? As you listen to this, Mosty, this will be the 5th. I'm just in the door from a gig. Did my usuals. Making lunch. Jesus Christ, I'm unreal. Making fucking bottles, making lunches. I thought this shit would wither me out. I don't mind. Turns out I don't actually mind this shit. It's just another job, isn't it? You'd be a lazy old fucker if it did with you. So the videos, I'm starting slowly but surely, as I can see it in front of me, I'm starting to get to grips with it, thanks to the advice of the great and powerful Gordon Rochford of those conspiracy guys. If you're not a subscriber, go over and subscribe to those conspiracy guys. What's wrong with you? Jesus, Mary and Joseph, get your hole over there. He just fucking quest the lighting. Might be a bit better too. There's no fear the fucking sun is going to bleach this one out. So for them of you that watched it, let me know. A couple of people got in contact. He fucking loved it. Because this new camera, it is right up Tom Street. It does fucking, like a 3-camera setup if you needed to. I have it just doing a 2-camera setup from one camera. Can you imagine that? It's the size of a fucking Red Bull can. That's about the size of it. And it's about the diameter of a Red Bull can. You just sit it, link it to your phone, off to the fucking races. Low tech. And the sound should even be a bit better through the microphone now because it's linking through my phone as well. This is all from fucking Gordo giving me tips. But he gave me lighting advice on what to get. So that's next. I know what I want to do whenever. I kind of want to do a bit of a fucking... I know exactly. I have the corner of the office. It's nearly done. We're just waiting on the new sofas to come in down here in the other room. And this will be the new setup of the sitting room. And I will have my office all to myself. I know exactly how I want to fucking decor it. I've got some cool shit. Got some cool timber features I want to put up. Because, as the fella says, you're doing yourself an injustice. I know most of you listen to this are driving. I know you're driving along, you're toddling along, you go, Tom, I don't need no fucking videos. There are people at work that don't really work. There are students who ain't student or studying even, Tom. There are people who want videos, lads. So, who am I to fucking deny them? Do you know? So, that's the fucking crack with this. We're getting better, we're getting more upgraded, more tech. Thanks very much to all the Patreons and the people who got involved. If you want to join Patreon, it's very easy. Go to the show notes down the bottom of this. If you listen to a podcast ever, you'll understand it is purely to support the podcast, because for the most part they are free, but I do put stuff out early and all the rest of it. There's the full Tom and Jerry show up there too from myself and Jerry McBride of Waterford Whispers. 18 episodes. So I will be starting to lift some episodes and make them purely for the Patreons only. But thank you very much. We got a couple of new gang. I don't have it on me this minute, but I will be giving shout outs. I message you straight back. So thanks a million. Some people bought more merch this week, so let me know who you are. Send me on a fucking screen grab. People have been fucking sound out. People commenting on the camera. By the way, people thought I staged the tea thing, that where I fucking almost died. You didn't pick it up in audio. I didn't watch it back. I watched it and didn't really take it in. While I was editing the thing. It took me a fucking age to edit it. Realising I was using way too much of a fuck. I was using movie standard fucking software. I don't need no movie. We're not shooting a fucking movie here. We're just shooting Tom in a fucking chair, sitting here talking to some podcast people. So I didn't realise I had another software on the old laptop there. Did the job the finest. No fluting around. Snip, put it together, fucking render, slap it out. Christ and Christ above. That other one, it was, do you know what I mean? It was a fucking Ferrari when all Tom needed was a fucking Toyota Starlet. Same job, fucking different. Less shit to go around too. So yeah, people saw me choking on the fuck. It wasn't staged. I got this about 3 or 4 messages from people going, come on now, that was too fucking funny in the middle of it. So for people listening, you probably didn't pick up and you're like, alright, move on, Tom. And for long-term listeners, you'll realise I choke on my fucking own tea all the time. But new viewers obviously thought that I put on a fucking show for them. I didn't. And I was going to cut it out, but people liked it. I got feedback from friends who watched the video and just went, even Gordon went, I was fucking peachy in the middle. I didn't. But as you'll notice if you're watching the video right now, and as audio people will, I'm not drinking any fucking tea, just to be careful. Plus I'm only in the door. I hadn't time to make myself a cup anyway. A fucking decaf just doesn't cut it, does it? 12 o'clock at night, a man needs to go to bed because I'm up early in the morning, getting a few bits done with the car and all the rest of it. I'm gonna try and get a fucking guest this week, but I'm committed to getting a Ramble Pod out to you. Have to. But honest to God, even like I'm in the door tonight, fucking numbers are down. People ain't going out. Small crowd in it's now known as Dublin Comedy Club. Can you believe that? That wasn't taken. That domain wasn't taken. Dublin Comedy Club, which is in Dublin. It used to be called On Show. On Comedy Club, because it's on above a bar called On Show on Camden Street. Lovely fucking some class people in. Good crack. They got it. They understood what the fucking crack was. You know, they knew I was trying some new stuff and they went along with it. And some of the new stuff about beating kids and stuff like that, it's fucking going down alright. It needs tailoring, but you gotta say these words. You gotta physically get them out of your face, because while it might be funny in your head, the premise is funny, and you'll fucking have links, you'll have fucking callbacks, you'll have fucking big reveals, you'll have bumps, and that's all in your head. Now, I can't write this shit down verbatim, because I won't say it verbatim. I won't, because it just doesn't sound fucking organic, and there's no fun in that, because then I'm learning lines, and then that's acting. That's a whole different kettle of fish. I'm fine with that when it's that, but when I'm doing stand-up, I need to get in the fucking groove. And tonight some of the new shit went down pretty well. But yeah, coronavirus, it would seem to be actually affecting, and I didn't think about that. Like, you go to a fucking nightclub of 1,000 people, some cunt is gonna fucking have it. I was asking, like, what actually I need to look it up. I haven't looked it up, anything about it. Herself is obsessed with the fucking thing, of course. You know, she's obsessed with the weather, and she's obsessed with it. You know, we're living out technically in the countryside, albeit we're 5 kilometres from Dublin, but you know, it's fucking the countryside. So the chances are down. But even I'm out today and old cunts are fucking coughing. Long-term listeners will know I have a fucking meltdown when it comes to this shit. You're a grown fucking human, unless you've got a disability of some sort. Cover your fucking mouth, you fucking animal. Even the fucking, I swear to God, I cannot wait till he can understand what I'm saying to him, because one of the first things I will say to that kid, cover your mouth when you're coughing. For the rest of your life. Number 1, cover your fucking mouth when you're coughing. Walk around the shop today, quickly had to pop in and get some stuff. Fucking old people, do you notice horrendous people? Like, alright, you're old as fuck, fair enough. I'll actually give you a pass on that. But just horrendous people who are only in their 40s, but they look fucked, and they just walk around like, fucking, these are the same cunts that throw rubbish out the fucking window of the car. I'm convinced. Just horrendous fucking people. But you know what? I mean, fucking, it may not be a bad thing, this coronavirus. May fucking, you know, in the words of Bill Burr, may fucking burn out some dead wood. I'm joking, of course. Look, just saying. Fucking animals. And I remember that bitch I talked about a couple of weeks ago where I actually fucking snapped, because I was in close proximity, and coronavirus was not really a fucking thing then, where I snapped. Oh, you fucking serious, you fucking animal. And the footpath kind of parted. I talked with Owen on Hard Enough podcast, trying poor Owen is incapacitated at the minute. Plus he's got a ton of fucking work. This shit is so fucking hard. Just trying to tie schedules together. It'd be one thing if the two of us worked in 2 regular jobs. If we worked in 2 9-to-5s, you'd go, yes, this. But you don't. You're working fucking, like, I got work this morning. Got a fucking ton of work in this morning, writing work in this morning. So, I mean, it's all good. It's all gravy. But that wasn't there yesterday, you know what I mean? So now I gotta fucking put the hammer down on some other stuff, get it through. So, and that's what our lives are like. Quite literally, he could get a call on Monday and they go, we need you in England tomorrow for Paddy Power for 3 days. And he's got to go, yeah, because the money's good. You got to strike while the iron's hot, you know. And who wouldn't, you know, in this, you're living the fucking dream. So, and because podcasts are not that financially viable, not yet anyway. I mean, yeah, this one ticks away with fucking advertising and ticks away. But you ain't giving up no jobs for it, like, you know what I mean? No gigs for it. But I love it, and I'm not going to stop doing it. So it's always easier when it's a one-man band, but it's a lot of fun when it's two people. So as soon as we get Owen back on track, we're going to pump out a few episodes. We're hoping to do it this week. We'll see in what way Friday is. I'm trying to meet up for a guest for Buckshot. If you're first time listening to this or watching it, go back, have a gander. I have a few videos up that when I had a GoPro, it wasn't cutting it. The GoPro was for fucking wandering around on your bicycle or whatever. This new fucking baby, it's going to be the bee's knees. So I'm going to try and line up maybe Damien Clark. I've Ian Keatley, the rugby player, coming on in the next few weeks. He's home. He's playing with Treviso in Italy right now. So let's hope he doesn't cough on me. But we should be alright. So he's coming on. David Wallace is coming on, the rugby player. There's one or two more very interesting ones that have said yes, they'd love to do it. So again, this fucking virus shit is fucking us up. Scratching my head. It's just a puzzling one. I mean, thankfully a lot of my work is going to be from home, so it'll be alright. Be alright. It is a fucking, hand sanitizers cleaned out everywhere. Although herself, of course, she's like for her 40th things, put fucking handbags out over the house. I'm finding it now. Sure, I left 2 of them in your glove box. I'm like, right, okay, great. And I hate the feel of this shit, but you gotta do it. And I genuinely, I fucking hate this. I shook hands tonight twice or 3 times. And immediately afterwards, I was conscious of it. And I've never been fucking conscious of germs in my hand. Never. I worked in construction for fucking years. And, like, back in the day, you didn't, There were times when you just there was nothing to wash your fucking hands with. You're out in the middle of a field surveying, like, 200 fucking acre field. It was not wet grass, your spit, so you got dirt on your hands. But all it was really dirt a lot of the time. But I worked with fucking savages, and I'm crediting that with a strong immune system. Who, bits of fucking concrete in your hands, you're eating breakfast rolls and stuff like that. It probably does fucking toughen you up some bit, but I don't know what the crack is. I gotta get the flu jab anyway. I know that. I gotta get the flu jab. I've never gotten it before. Hit me up. Do you get a dose from it? I'm guessing it's a dose of the flu, is it? It makes sense that it would be a dose of the fucking flu. So, I don't know, we'll give it a go. See what it is, because he's in for his jabs. I may as well get a fucking jab, because I can't afford to get fucking sick right now. I never can. But now I'm fearing fucking scaremongering fuckers. I know people are saying, there's way more people fucking dying of homelessness. You can't catch homelessness fucking shaking hands with somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a valid argument. I know they say, way more people die of the normal flu. Yeah, not in this country. Not fucking regularly. Sure, in a country where they have fucking 100 million people and immune systems are low, I'm sure they're going to lose a few to fucking flu. It doesn't happen in this country. Do you know? Now, I don't think we've had any deaths, have we, with coronavirus? There was a guy the other day going, I've had fucking everything. He was like I don't know, it was just a really unlucky guy. But he'd had everything. Again, clickbait, I only read the top paragraph and moved on. I was assuming he was an explorer of some sort. But he was like, I got coronavirus. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Fair. I like that. I like reading shit like that. Not because it puts me at ease, but it's like, I like somebody who goes, hey, relax. It's alright. It's okay. I've made notes. Can you believe that? I made notes on my phone, but the phone is now the camera fucking reversal. So I'm just leaving it over there. I haven't touched on anything. We did the grandfather's 99th the other day. 99th birthday. Imagine that. 99 fucking years on his planet. Still got all his marbles, the whole lot. The old engine runs down around 4 o'clock though. Do you know what I mean? Starts getting tired, and he's like, yeah. Which is, Jesus Christ, if you had anything that was 99 years old and still operating, you're like, that fucking thing should be in a museum. Celebrate it. Should be a fucking plaque put up as a result of that. He's sitting there, was just mad to see like the little fella with him, like 98 and a half years between them. Suffering, Jesus Christ. And they're both sitting there fascinating. He's got all these kind of engineering fucking puzzles. That fucking guy from A Beautiful Mind, Matt Damon in fucking How Do You Like Them Apples, couldn't figure these fucking things out. But we buy them for him from Amazon and stuff. Some crazy fucker has put these yokes together. But you ain't never met anybody like fucking Tom Senior. That man, I mean, he's an engineer by trade, but that man will not let a fucking thing beat him. All these things are put together. But it was just mad to see. You're like, they're like fucking 98 and a half years ahead. And they're still, both of them are fascinated by this one little fucking thing. I'm not getting deep here too much, am I? It was just mad to see it. Do you know what I mean? How often do you get to see that? A almost 99-year gap between two people. One right at the fucking beginning, and who knows? Tom's fucking flying it. Health-wise, he's absolutely flying it. Like he's wolfing full, big fucking, wolfing fucking grub. Like, Jesus Christ, I don't have an appetite like that, man. But you know what's mad though? I've said it before. Like, people are going, oh, he looks like you. Oh Jesus, there's no denying him. What fucker is denying their children? But I get the sentiment. Like, okay, so he looks like me. Can't really see it myself. A little sometimes when he pops up the eyebrows, yeah. But you can see him totally looking like the grandfather because it's a similar amount of hair. But they said like the 6 month in, that's when they start. Now he's been good crack. Like everybody fucking follows me on Instagram will know he's been kind of a funny young fella anyway. Just I don't know why he's laughing. Yeah, does he even know he's laughing? He just seems to be in good old form. Who fucking knows? Nobody fucking knows. He doesn't fucking know. I don't fucking know. But he's developed a look that apparently I have, but I know my grandfather definitely has. I don't know if my old lad has it, because Bill was a nice enough man. I wouldn't be as nice as Bill is. That's my old man. My grandfather, probably more of a direct line there, in the way of temperament. Lovely fella, but he would fucking cut you in half. Like, fucking cut you in half. You'll cross him just the once, like. And he has this look, right, that he'll give you a fucking look of just... like, there's no major facial expressions, but just the intensity of this fucking one look when you know he's either not impressed with a situation or you're fucking dead or oh, what the fuck do you think you're doing, right? I probably don't pull it out as much as I often do. If you want to go back and look at my Instagram, I talked about it a couple of weeks ago, this 10-year challenge. It was like a 12-year challenge. Well, I looked older 12 years ago than I fucking did. Go have a look at Tom O'Mahony comedy. Scroll down a little bit, you'll see what I'm talking about. This man's fucking just this furious look in my eye. That's probably overpronounced. It's it's scarier than that because it's less pronounced, this look. The grandfather has that, right? Haven't seen it in a while. He's had no need for it. But I remember when I was younger and I'd do something fucking stupid, because when he had the farm and stuff, and all of a sudden he'd fucking shoot me this look. I'm guessing that's where I developed it from. Or maybe it's genetically in there. But I was putting himself was in the back of the car this morning, right? And I was taking him out. And whatever fucking mood must have taken him, because he loves the old car. Normally nods off to sleep. Hadn't gone to sleep, so he's in a bit of a mood. And he shot me this fucking look where his eyebrow ever so slightly goes up. And there's just a demonic, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Kind of a look. That from 50 yards away, if you got it, it'd put a shiver down your spine. He had, like, there's no mistake in this look. I'm like, fuck. Already at 6 months, that's his go-to. Because he was in a mood, because he hadn't slept. He was in a fucking mood. Bit of a jumbled up fucking morning, in and out of the place, having to nip down, pick up some prints and stuff like that. He was in a bit of a fucking mood. Now, in fairness to him, he's a sound enough young fella. He doesn't do much in the way of crying or shouting or anything like that. But that fucking look, that's at 6 months. He's already going to be much fucking bigger than me. Because he's bigger than he's into fucking 1.5 year clothing now, at 6 months. So he's already going to be fucking bigger than me. And he shot me that look. Like that look, I stopped getting it, I'd say probably around 16. But even still, he could throw, like the grandfather could throw me that look and it'd stick me to the fucking ground for a split second. He's got that at 6 months. I'm in for a fucking tyrant here. I know I am. I fucking know I am. He's good crack, but he has that fucking venom in him. I won't lie, lads. There's an element of it where there's kind of pride in it too. You're like, alright, you won't be a fucking pushover. I didn't have to name you Sue, like the fucking Johnny Cash song. But at the same time, it's kind of half scary. Like, the fuck are you doing? That look, you know, if you can imagine somebody look at you, and you're doing something, and they've caught, like, you're doing something that you didn't think you were doing stupid, but when they shoot you that look that says, what the fuck are you doing? Imagine that, and you know that feeling. You feel it right now. You're 14, and you're doing something fucking stupid that you didn't realize was overly stupid, and then somebody in authority who you're fucking kind of half scared of gives you a fucking look of death and says, "What the fuck are you doing?" That was the fucking look my 6-month fucking old baby gave me this morning. Stuck me to the fucking ground, he did. Fucking half apologised under my breath, and she doesn't even know what language I'm speaking. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, dates coming up for Caveman have been confirmed. The very first weekend, the Friday and Saturday of September. The second weekend, Friday and Saturday of September. And the third weekend, Friday and Saturday of September, are confirmed for the Liberty Hall Theatre, 100%. Tickets will go on sale pretty soon. We have a new PR person on board who handles the PR for the Vodafone Comedy Festivals, which, all gravy, baby. That's a good fucking start. We have a brand new booker on board, and we are shortening the title down to Caveman, not Defending the Caveman anymore. We're shaving it down to just Caveman. It's less provocative, and by the provocative, I don't mean the dirty sense. I mean in the, what do you mean defending the caveman? It should have, we talked about this in the past. Long-term listeners will know it. It's really explaining the caveman. It's good fucking crack. It's light. And there's a lot of explanations in it. That's for another day. Just to let you know. That's been the decision. Keeping you up to date on all these things. I'm gigging this month. I'm a couple of times. Now I'm doing a couple of fucking corporates. Sweet. Not sweet for the soul. Sweet for the pocket. But I'm gigging. I'm in Chaplin's on the middle of the month on a Saturday night. I don't know. Do I have the dates in front of me? Do I fuck? I'm going to be in Pug Uglies. I'm going to be in the Errigal Inn in, I'm assuming it's just outside Belfast, because Paddy McDonald, the most Belfast man that ever Belfast in the city of Belfast, is running the gig. So that's the second Saturday of this month. And then I think it's like the 25th or something. It's one of the last Tuesdays. The second last Tuesday, I'm going to be in Pug Uglies. I'm in Chaplin's the middle Saturday of the month, the third one, we'll say, which is a Dublin comedy club, and I will be back in the Punchline on the 31st in Limerick in UCH, and this time round it's going to be with the mighty Mickey Bartlett. So fucking sweet gigs there. So Belfastinos, if Tuesday night doesn't suit you to hit me out in Pug Uglies, hit me at the Errigal Inn. It's on a Saturday night. I'll be fucking tearing up tree stumps. I've got some fun new stuff that I'm trying out. That's almost there. It's getting there. Like I said, I'm fucking getting hungry for another fucking one-man show. Fucking stand-up show. But that's for down the line. Coming up. What did I fucking want to talk to you about? Oh, Jesus. Do you know who's going to survive fucking coronavirus? Huh? Who's going to survive some coronavirus? If all of us are fucked. If we're fucked with coronavirus, bodies aren't used to taking that sort of a slap. Shane McGowan is going to survive the coronavirus. Oh my giddy fucking teeth. Huh? What? He got new jumpers. How the fuck? I mean, look. Okay. People fucking love a singer. They fucking love a singer, don't they? The cunt hasn't a note in his head, God bless him. He's fucking raking it in, stacking that cash every year with his... Fuck. It's jealousy on my part. I wish I wrote a fucking song like that. I'm not much of a singer, but I could sing better than that fucker. Like, and people have, like, okay, Johnny Depp was saying he's like one of the greatest folk heroes of fucking... What the fuck? What? I don't get it. I must look into it. But he was being celebrated for some movie or something that was on the other night. Fucking Sinead Muslima fucking Al Kamari, Sinead O'Connor was there with, and they wheeled out all the old fucks that, like, Bob Geldof was there, a couple of fucking people who have stupid hair were there. Michael D. Higgins was there, right? The President of Ireland. Now people chuckle and they joke and everything, all that. Oh, look, he's little and he's like a leprechaun. Possibly one of the greatest men that could ever, like, I wish his role had actually more of a leadership role. You heard that guy speak. Oh my God. It's like listening to fucking poetry. He's so funny. Hear that thing he said when he was on the Tommy Tiernan show? Talk about friends that are trying to find greatness again. It was just so on the money. A little bit fucking stabby at England and all the rest of it, but so on the money. Very, very funny. The guy has gorgeous dogs. Do you know? I'm pretty sure. Are those the nanny dogs they call them? They're like those no, they're not Shetland. What are they? They're a mountain dog. But they call them I'm pretty sure they call them the nanny dog because they're just bred basically to look after children. So apparently they shed like fuck, which is one of the few prerequisites I have about a dog. I'd even take one in, but Jesus Christ, it does wreck my fucking biscuit when there's dog hairs in your fucking cereal and stuff. But so this fucker meets up. So they're all there. He's out of his fucking bin in his wheelchair. Like, and it's not a disability. The guy drank himself to that state. Drank himself. Imagine not having to work for 40 fucking years or 30 years or whatever it is. And being able to fucking hammer it hard every day. Have a fucking mansion in Dalkey and rake it in. And on top of all that, people revere you as being fucking godlike. Like, how? Because you have a song at Christmas that we can all relate to when we're drunk. Like, I mean, hats off. Hats off in a lot of fucking ways. A lot of ways, fuck you. But hats off because I am desperately jealous. How good would that be? Waking up on a Monday. Just check the bank account. 10 mil. Sweet. Is everybody okay with me getting fucked up today? Oh yeah, Shane. No worries. Yeah? Totally cool with that. Nothing else on. No, man, you're... Right now, you just made another 1,000 while having this conversation. You just made another 1,000 right now. Did I? Fuck. Yeah, is the offie open? No need, Shane. We got the fridge full of your favourite fucking sauce. Got all the channels. Sweet. Can I trick myself into a wheelchair, like? Yeah. What about these teeth? They're fucking wrecked, aren't they? Shane, your teeth are fine. Because you need to drink even more, wreck them down to stubs, and we'll buy you new teeth. No, you'll buy you new teeth, Shane, but we'll set you up with some. So this motherfucker, sweet, I'm going on the beer for 30 fucking years. So this motherfucker shows up to this thing, probably not knowing what's even going on. And he's sitting there in this wheelchair. Sinead fucking Alcham fucking O'Connor, Bob, I'm still rocking the hair thing, you know, and a couple of other fucking hangers on are all standing around for a photograph. He's sitting beside the president. It was up everywhere on all the fucking radio stations, social media. We're loving this moment where they write we as the collective for fucking... Anyway. McGowan has a fucking eye fucking, whatchamacallit, not an eye patch, but you know those, you put them over your eyes, you know, people who frequently travel, the people who come with like the neck pillow, you know, all the things for airplanes, and you put them down over your fucking eyes, visor of some sort, to block out the fucking, you know, I don't actually know what they're fucking called, but you get what I'm talking about, right? He's obviously been to a fucking hen party shop or something, or somebody has, and he thought, this would be gas, because I'm so rebel. Man, you're not a rebel if you piss yourself in the middle of that fucking day. And he's got these things on his forehead, this fucking visor thing, and it says, fuck off. And he's with the President of Ireland. Now, I'm sorry, surely be to fuck out of respect. Some one of those bag of cunts that are standing around him should surely go, hey man, it's funny as fuck. shit, the card is full on the whatchamacallit. 1 second, I'm going to pause this for a second, if you wouldn't mind, please. And we're back. Apologies for that. The put the wrong card in the yoke. Put a totally full one. So we got about 20 odd minutes in. Like I was saying, Shane fucking Gowan. He's got fuck off written on those fucking covers. Beside the fucking president. You think one of the cunts would turn around and go, here, whip them off for 2 seconds, will it? Or just take him off his fucking head. He has no idea where the fuck he is. It's fucking funny, innit? Take the fucking things off for the fucking president, you absolute heap of shit. You know, I love the idea of writing a Christmas song. I know people go, no, he's written, what the fuck? Who wants to hear it? Jesus Christ almighty, talented fucking singers and fucking artists out there, like, your man pulls off this shit. And that just fucking annoyed the shit out of me. Do you know what I mean? Any other head of state, and that's just what, and like, Michael D is such a cool cat and he's so into the arts, he'd go, well, you know, Shane is just being Shane, you know, and it's just been, because he's such a cool cat about it, he would have been easy going. But like, have some fucking respect, will you? Fuck off, written across the fucking, like, what a heap of shit. But I tell you one thing, that cunt, no coronavirus killed him. Because if he hasn't killed himself with what he's done to himself down through the years, you're fucking joking me. The fucking Walking Dead could kick off. They wouldn't bite him. They wouldn't bite him. A bit like that scene, I don't know if you watched The Walking Dead, but there was a moment there like a couple of seasons back where you one with the samurai swords, what's her name? She turned all nice all of a sudden and she got into bed with Rick, but she was a psycho. The one with the dreads, where she had 2 zombies and they shit their bottom jaw cut off. And I think their arms chopped off as well, but she had them on leashes. And she led them ahead of her like 2 dogs. But the smell of them kept all zombies away from her. It was a great idea. You could do the same thing with him. Like, just put a motor on that fucking wheelchair and just fucking send him on ahead of you. Because no zombies are going to fucking taking a bite out of him. Jesus, he must be pickled. What age is he? Fucking hell, he's been around a lot longer than I bet he fucking expected to. Or people expect. Do you reckon the wife is going, would you ever come on to fuck? Come on to fuck, will you? Come on to fuck. Do you know, like, Ozzy Osbourne straightened himself out. Like, he was a bumbling fucking mess when the cameras came around at first, like, but he was holding it together somewhat, like. But I actually watched a great fucking documentary. Great documentary on ZZ Top. I never knew anything about ZZ Top before. Just other than they were just cool couple of blokes with beards and your man was on the drums with a moustache. Who, ironically, his full name is Frank Beard. But he's a great line. They were interviewing him and they kept it, you know, how they came about. It was very low key or whatever. And they kept it, you know, they still kept the crack. You know, they still kept the mystique. They all kept the hats on. They kept fucking, but they explained where they came from and all the rest of it. But your man Frank Beard hit the sauce something hard. He was like, and he looked like one of those rockers who had hit the sauce but straightened himself out. So still looked class, tan. You know what I mean? Bit on the wrinkly side, but could drum like a fucking legend. And he hit a great. There was a cutback to him because they all parted. They said we'll take a couple of months off. They took a couple of years off, but bags of fucking cash. But your man Frank Beard went, yeah. I mean, the drink was just part of this party setup, you know, and it just went with you, you know. Weed was to kind of cool me down a bit, like, you know, to take me down, take the tempo down, and of course then cocaine was, you know, to keep the fucking, bring the energy up when that was needed, and, you know, heroin, well, that was just fucking lovely. That was just great. Honest to God. He hadn't a bad word to say about heroin. He was that cunt. Lads, I'm not good. If you've never tried heroin, oh Jesus Christ, it is a special thing for the mind. It was so candid. But I'm off it all now. Do you know, the wife ran out on me. Who'd blame her? Things were going off the fucking rail, so I had to pack it all in. Checked myself. And there was no drama story about it. He just rang the manager up at the bank and go, listen, I'm checking into a bit of a rehabilitation clinic. And he went, yeah, take as long as you need. 30 days, not a bother. Hard as fuck. But then I suppose if you have something intense to fucking get your mind back into, you go, yeah, back into drumming for ZZ Top in front of fucking arena fulls of people. No, not a fucking bother to you, you know, so... But it was just a cool line. Fucking heroin was lovely. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Follow me on all the usual platforms, of course. Oh, one last... Yeah. Follow me on all the usual platforms. Tom O'Mahony Comedy will find it. You know what? I should see your message. Some of them I've missed, but I'll catch up a few days later because they go into fucking primary or general on fucking Instagram when you're a business account. There's 2 different fucking inboxes, lads. Sure, look it. But I get back to people. Instagram is probably the one I'm most frequently on. If Chatty snaps your fucking bag, send it on to me. Tom Bearer O'Mahony will find it there. If you long form stuff, a couple of people have gone through the website. Cool. I'm very easy to fucking find, lads. Send me on some questions. Shoot me on some screen grabs where you're listening to. I want to know. Lads are going on long drives. Got a message from people who were over on the HSS. They're heading over to the UK. Centre Park's over there. Apparently the Longford one isn't good enough for you. So they were heading over there. I hope they didn't have it on for the whole family. But I'm glad they did. Who else? There was somebody on a plane. They were going to fucking Madagascar. Madagascar listening to this. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Just people driving up and down the country. Long-term listener, fucking Adrian was heading down to Kerry. Fucking Frank was off to Galway. So do you know what? I love hearing this because this is right now an echo chamber. A man in the middle of the night talking to himself, to a lit up little tube that is a camera and a lit up little box that is a recording device and a fuzzy microphone in front of me. So these affirmation. As a comedian, I need to fucking know you love me, guys. Also, Jodie, I need to find the fucking link for this. Marion Geddes' father, Jodie, who's like, Jesus Christ, you could have a man crush on this fella. Like, he's fucking cool as shit. Lovely man, lovely man. Came to Caveman actually that night in Armagh, and he loved it. I'd say it wouldn't be his normal bag now going to plays and stuff like that, but he fucking loved it. But he is running 60k at 60. Would you believe that? But these old lads, they're made of different stuff. You know what I mean? My old fella running fucking marathons at 66 years of age, like, you know what I mean? Fucking Jesus Christ. Makes me want to get sick. But he's raising it. I think he's raising money for leukemia. So if you look for Jodie McGrath, I'll try and find the link. I spotted it the other day and I need to stick it in the show notes. I will at some stage. I can update it and put it in there. Jodie, throw a fiver at it. This shit fucking affects everybody. Throw a fucking fiver at it. It'll help the cause. Fucking hell. Between herself chopping off her fucking hair, Jodie's 60 running 60k. I better get my fucking shit in gear. What use am I? I don't know. I could do like 10 push-ups. I actually tested myself the other day. I was able to do 38 push-ups. I haven't been in the gym in 4 years. Not bragging. Just saying. I need to do fucking something. Let me put on a gig or something. I could do that. Put on a gig. Try and raise some money. Anyway, rated 5 stars. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, rated 5 stars. I hope in the other podcast apps are starting to do ratings now. But as it stands, the only one I know of is Apple Podcasts. And the only reason why I want the 5 stars, look, if you don't feel you want to give 5 stars, give none stars. I don't mind. But if you're going to give any, give 5 stars. Because what it does is it helps other people find the fucking podcast. Which in turn brings more Patreons. People want to throw it a couple of dollars to help the show keep on the fucking road. Because I want to prioritise this over fucking actual work. Like writing and stuff. Although I don't mind writing. But I prefer to do podcasting for people. And get out and meet more guests. Quite literally, one versus the other. And you know what I prefer to be doing. I prefer to be podcasting. So, that being said, go on away and enjoy your weekend, boys and girls. And I'll talk to you next week. Good luck.